Welcome to my channel about the topic lumbar plexus. Let us discuss this lumbar plex in an easier and interesting way with the help of mnemonics. Lumbar plexus is formed by the anterior primary rami of the spinal nerves L1, L2, and L3 and L4. This plexus is formed inside the psoas major muscle, and hence the branches of the lumbar plexus can be correlated to psoas major muscle. I'll explain you with the diagram. The branches of the lumbar plexus emerges from the psoas major muscle. So this is the diagram of the lumbar plexus. So we have the branches L1, L2, L3 and L4. Of course, the 12th thoracic nerve contributes to this lumbar plexus. The first lumbar plexus, that is the first lumbar nerve, L1, gives a branch to iliohypogastric nerve and ilioinguinal nerve. To remember this easily, just go over the alphabetical order. H comes first and I remains the second. So the L1 lumbar nerve gives a branch to two nerves. It is iliohypogastric nerve and ilioinguinal nerve. From the second lumbar nerve, that is L2, we have one branch arising from L1 and L2 is the genitofemoral nerve. And from L2 and L3, we have a branch to lateral femoral cutaneous nerve of thigh. So the branch L1 and L2 together joins and forms the genitofemoral nerve, and the branch L2 and L3 together forms the lateral femoral cutaneous nerve of thigh. The anterior division of the branch L2, L3 and L4. The anterior division of these three nerves forms the obturator nerve. That is, here is the obturator nerve which is arising from L2, L3 and from L4. This is the obturator nerve. The posterior division is being represented in green color. The posterior division of L2, L3 and L4 gives a branch to femoral nerve. To remember this easily with the help of mnemonics, these are the 6 branches of the lumbar plexus. It is iliohypogastric nerve, ilioinguinal nerve, genitofemoral nerve, lateral femoral cutaneous nerve of thigh, obturator nerve, and femoral nerve. To remember this in an easier way, let me just teach you a mnemonic. So this is a mnemonic. I twice get laid on Fridays. I repeated twice. So it is iliohypogastric nerve and ilioinguinal nerve. Already I told you how to order this sequentially. H comes first and I comes next. It is iliohypogastric nerve, ilioinguinal nerve. So G stands for genitofemoral nerve, L stands for lateral femoral cutaneous nerve of thigh, O stands for obturator nerve, and F stands for femoral nerve. This is another mnemonic to remember the branches of the nerves which arises from there. So the simple mnemonic is 2 from 1, 2 from 2 and 2 from 3. So what is this 2 from 1? 2 from 1 represents the iliohypogastric nerve and the ilioinguinal nerve. These two nerves arises from a single lumbar nerve, that is L1. So 2 from 1. Two nerves, iliohypogastric and ilioinguinal, arising from L1. The next is 2 from 2. Two nerves arising from 2. That is, this genitofemoral nerve arises from the L1 and L2 together forms genitofemoral nerve. Similarly, the branch L2 and L3 forms lateral femoral cutaneous nerve of thigh. So, two nerves, which is the genitofemoral nerve and lateral femoral cutaneous nerve, comes from two nerves. The next mnemonic is 2 from 3, that is the obturator nerve, that is the anterior division of L2, L3 and L4, which gives rise to the obturator nerve. So you could see that this obturator nerve arising from three branches, L2, L3 and L4. Similarly, there is one more nerve which also arises in the same way from three branches. That is the femoral nerve that also arises from L2, L3 and L4. So it is L2, L3 and L4. So this is a posterior division and this is an anterior division. So 2 from 3. One nerve is the obturator nerve arising from three branches. Similarly, the other nerve, femoral nerve, that also arising from three branches. So this is the mnemonic 2 from 1, 2 nerve iliohypogastric and ilioinguinal arising from first lumbar, 2 from 2, that is genitofemoral nerve and lateral femoral nerve, lateral femoral cutaneous nerve of type. Both these nerves arising from two branches, that is L1, L2 and L2 and L3. The third is the 2 from 3, that is the obturator nerve and femoral nerve arising from three branches, that is L2, L3 and L4. There is one more added point in this. You could see the accessory nerve, obturator nerve. From this obturator nerve gives a branch to accessory obturator nerve, which may or may not be present. Always, we cannot expect that to be present always, but it gives a branch to accessory obturator nerve. And similarly, the femoral nerve gives branches to psoas major and iliacus. Coming back to the psoas major correlation, I told you in the beginning that this lumbar plexus is formed inside the psoas major muscle. So hence the branches of the lumbar plexus can be correlated to psoas major muscle. So the nerves except the genitofemoral nerve and the obturator nerve. Totally we have 6 nerves out of this. The first 4 nerves, except these 2 nerves, genitofemoral and the obturator nerve, all the other 4 nerves arises from the lateral aspect of the psoas major muscle. And left of these 2 nerves, genitofemoral nerve arises from the anterior aspect of the psoas major muscle, and the another obturator nerve arises from the medial aspect of the psoas major muscle. The remaining 4 nerves arises from the lateral aspect of the psoas major muscle. So the lumbar plexus is in correlation to the psoas major muscle. So that's it with the lumbar plexus. Thank you so much for watching. Kindly support by subscribing and sharing.